My name is Bobby Srivastav. I'm a co-founder, chief product officer of Benekiva, and welcome to another episode of Unique Voices of Tech. And with me, I have the pleasure of having you guys connect with Aru. Aru is a founder, one of the founders and CEO of botsplash. So Aru, would love to hear your background and tell us a little bit about your company.
Sure. Thanks, Bobby. It's a pleasure to be here today. And you and I have gone past so many cycles of starting a company. Yeah, the grind still stays on. So, about my background, when I graduated, I almost thought technology, building things would be the only thing I'll end up doing my entire career. But as you know, when you get in the grind, you get exposed to different professions, you see different departments, and it's always curiosity of what does that mean? Why am I developing X? Because somebody up the stakeholder chain said we have to do that. So over time got interested in business side of things, product management of things. So but most of my career and growth has been in mortgage lending. So that's been the scope that I understand and love. And most of the platform of the company botsplash started on the basis of how do we make customer engagement and journey better for home buyers,
Yeah.
whether it's on the consumer side or on the enterprise side. So as we get further along, would love to talk more about it.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about your technology, your innovation, the why around botsplash, and what problems does it solve for the industry?
Sure. So for understanding the problems of the industry, let's think about a marketplace. Amazon is a great marketplace. That's an example. But as you drill down into each consumer engagement service and product marketplaces, like you're buying an insurance, you've got websites like Zebra and Lemon that help you choose insurance. In the mortgage space, you've got Zillow, Bankrate, Lending Tree, all these acting as um, good sources where you drive traffic. Consumers want to learn more about what they need to do to get a new home mortgage or refinancing, but also get connected with a ton of lenders that might be listed on these sites. So traditionally, if you look at any marketplace, there's disconnect between the marketplace, the seller that is providing the service, Angie's List, Craigslist, anything, and the buyer who needs that service or product. So with botsplash, our goal was taking a marketplace, how do you bring together those consumers that want to connect with the seller and make it convenient? Make it convenient through text, make it convenient through web chat or any different interface. So you might have seen the change in transition. What was great a few years ago with outbound calls now has changed into consumer making the first move. They are very comfortable to come on a Zoom call if they wanted their service and product going live, or so people are not hesitant to come on a Zoom call, but taking an incoming call is somewhat of a hurdle. So we are, as a SaaS platform, we make our companies and clients open up more for inbound engagements from their prospects and current clients.
So it's this omni-channel type of an approach
Yep,
to, so basically you're the bridge between the consumer and the buyer,
that's right.
meeting them where they're at, because that's like my favorite saying on the claim
Be,
side. You want to meet
yeah,
them where they're at.
meet
So
them where they are. And that's kind of where our tagline goes. We say, be where your customers are, or be there for your customer when they need you. Like if somebody's coming to your website and asking for help or assistance at 11 p.m., you should know how you want to cover it, because your prospects are also working full time. They are working from home, they have distractions, so they need their space to make those financial decisions. And as service providers, we need to help them, the enterprises and their agents, to be available at flexible times.
yeah. So tell us a little bit about the why. Why did you start this company?
First, the consumer experience side of things, right? Or if you look at it, the conversion rate, what the industry might understand. How many leads should one person buy to close X or to meet certain profits? The biggest buy was how can we increase those rates by giving a quick response from the system, whether it's human driven response, whether it's automated response, any kind of response where it sets the consumer or prospects experience, sets the expectations right, so that the company or client is not losing that business towards the day, and also making it very convenient for the consumers to get back. The second why was technology upgrades. Not all businesses, and you're in insurance space, you know how much of it needs innovation and transformation. Same thing in mortgage space, there's a lot of low hanging fruits that can be taken to be process oriented. That way, both the agents or loan officers, processors have it easy to respond either from desktop or from a mobile app. So, making it convenient for them to attend to more consumers within the same time frame. So, the biggest why goes towards inserting those touch points so that it's convenient both for the receiver and those providing the service to make the process better.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So tell me, this is like one of my favorite questions. What's the biggest advice you would give to your prospect customer?
Sure. Look around and see the improvements that are happening in technology and see where your gaps lie. Uh, One quick example I would give, going back to the pandemic times, I don't think anybody would have felt comfortable with Zoom calls. You just don't want to show my face. But as by March 2020, we had added screen share and kind of a video conferencing session into our platform. It was a huge pickup. So you never know what kind of technology upgrades you have to do in your process. So look back and see what your processes are. Where are you dropping off? If you are dropping because of the lack of technology, reach out to the right vendors that can help you to cover those gaps. You do not, like, everybody is very tech savvy, from getting signed up with Uber to shopping on Amazon, home delivery, or everything is at the touch of your phone. For your consumers and prospects, if you're not giving the same ease of technology usage, it's a sad situation.
So what advice would you give to a fellow startup entrepreneur that's like you?
Like me, we'll see. I'm crazy about work, so we'll start there. So are you.
Commonality. I talk a lot about work-life integration because I have those problems.
I don't know what that means. I absolutely do not know what that means. I'll be open and fair. I would say there is a lot of grind. I'll give a very quick example. Yes, you said work life balance and integration. It all depends on what kind of task one is doing. In my case, I started in technology, but my curiosity of learning how procurement works, how are contracts written, what does legal do, what does product management do. So that curiosity got me interested into spending more time at work and learning all of these departments. Fast forward, it has helped me today. It helped me with starting the business. So if you're looking at 8 hours of work, 5 hours of work, and hoping everything can be accumulated on there, and someday you're going to start your own business or even partner with someone towards a business, not saying it's impossible. It was not something that I could have seen being possible had I not put in those extra hours in learning when I had that opportunity to learn. Quick advice I would give is, if you're in a job or role where you think you're not contributing to your 110%, change your role. Go get a new job or add on. People are quitting, finding new jobs all the time. So, in your department or in your company, if you have people that are leaving a position, see if you can fill in, whether it's 10% of the week, 10% of the month, however it is, get those transferable skills. while you are at a role, if you feel, and then sometimes it happens, right? Sometimes you understand enough and you're waking up like, well, I could do this work in my dream or in my sleep. So if you're hitting that point where you feel you're the best supreme for that job and there's nothing more to learn at that job, make it a little challenging, and that would carry you towards even realizing, do you want to have a career which is a job, or you want to explore towards starting something which then offers jobs to the rest of your network.
No, I totally agree. I love the curiosity of learning. Get those transferable skills. Like as a startup entrepreneur, you've got to embrace the grind. You've got to be curious, and you've got to be crazy like us to do it. But those transferable skills help you in the long run.
And the language, right? Like as a technology person, if I start speaking code, there's no way my prospects are like, oh, I'll put them to sleep even before they start deciphering what I'm talking about. So those soft skills are so important. And unfortunately, if you're coding, you don't get them.
Yeah.
Or the other way around, if you're completely in business and you don't understand anything technology, you're not in a good spot either.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. So Aru, what would you say is like your one big ask from this community for you, for your business?
For my business, very much would be, if you are an enterprise or a mid-sized business that is heavily operating on consumer engagement, we'd like to talk with you. Check us out, get a demo from us, see how we fit in your ecosystem of digital engagement for your consumers. As a network and community, I'm here to help anyone and everyone that may be in the job market and is looking for the next. I will tell you, in this time of starting a business, putting myself as well as the company in front of people, the biggest takeaway or biggest feel good that has happened is connecting with people and helping them connect with others that are in my network. The power of connection is so much. Some folks have found genuine next jobs, next careers. Some have switched the careers that they've been exploring. So anything I can give back to the network or connect with the right people, I would be up for it.
Awesome. Aru, how do people get in touch with you? You're active on LinkedIn.
Yes, very much active on
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. If you even look at my LinkedIn profile, there's like a 800 number, 704 number. I even have a personal botsplash page that tells more about me and my hobbies and interests. So any one of them, open to it all.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, Aru, it's been a pleasure having you on our Unique Voices of Tech. We're here to really build, get our voices heard to the bigger community, to the bigger audience. And very happy to see you and your company do so well. Aru and I started around the same time frame in our startup journey, and it has been amazing to have Aru as someone that I text to say, what did you do about this? Or some of the folks that we've connected with that we were like, hey, is this person legit or not? So it's been awesome
just
having you.
Being at the same conference and not knowing we are right there. So
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, let me know how I can contribute more to you and your network too, because we need these unique voices, as well as it's a good learning platform to hear what others out there are doing.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Aru.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for being a guest. Until next time, everyone. Happy Monday.
Thanks, Bobby. Take care. Bye-bye.